Hey, don't you two feel embarrassed? That's seriously lame, you know.
Toaka?
Well, the truth is, I moved to Tokyo after high school, but I totally crashed and burned. My company went under and now I'm jobless. Hilarious, right?
Hey, Asai, mind cleaning the classroom for me?
We've got plans after school, you know. You look like you're free anyway, right?
Well, I was kinda hoping to head home early today too. I'm Yukido Asai. Right now, I'm a second-year middle schooler. The two people cornering me are my classmates, Kazuto Hoshi and Mai Uraya. By the way, those two are apparently dating. As you can tell, I'm a socially awkward introvert, and because of that, they've been picking on me constantly. Whoa, classic introvert move. If you've got something to say, how about saying it loud and clear?
Ugh, gross. All mumbly and pathetic? If you can't talk back, just shut up and do what you're told.
Even though I kept getting bossed around and barely maintained the minimum for my appearance, there was always a part of me that wanted to change. But after one time when I tried to change and they laughed me off for it, I'd been too scared to try again.
Hey, don't you two feel embarrassed? That's seriously lame, you know.
Tosaka? That was Hinata Tosaka, my classmate, and as you can see, a total social butterfly. Basically, a gyaru.
If you just get the cleaning done without pushing it on someone else, it'd be over in no time. Come on, get moving.
Okay.
Tosaka's got great social skills and is popular with everyone in school. Basically, top of the cast. Even those two understood not to make an enemy of her, so they quickly finished up and went home. Thank you, Tosaka.
No way I could ignore something that infuriating. If you ever need help again, just say so.
Even after that, whenever Hoshi and Uraya messed with me, Tosaka always stepped in to help. I couldn't thank her enough, and on graduation day, I decided I had to thank her properly. If I don't say it today, I don't know when I'll get the chance. But when I saw her surrounded by friends, I froze up and never got the words out. After middle school, I went on to a tech-focused high school. While I was there, a system I developed as a personal project took off, and after graduating, I founded a company called Lovekoi Data Service. After moving to Tokyo to start the business, I've been managing a small team of 5 and keeping the company afloat. But, are you? Could you be? Tosaka? 6 years had passed since graduation. Now, 21, I ran into an unexpected reunion on my way home from work.
Huh? Are you Asai?
It made me genuinely happy that she remembered someone like introverted me, and I smiled at her. It's been a while. 6 years, huh? Never thought we'd run into each other here. But hey, you okay? You seem kinda down.
Well, the truth is, I moved to Tokyo after high school, but I totally crashed and burned. My company went under and now I'm jobless. Hilarious, right?
It went under? Like, bankrupt?
Yeah. I had a dream I wanted to chase, so after high school, I got a job here, but can you believe it? Well, meeting you here at least makes me kind of happy. I'm thinking maybe I should just head back home.
She sounded like she was trying to laugh it off, but to me, it didn't seem like she really wanted to go back home. Maybe she still wanted to stay in Tokyo to chase that dream. But who am I to act all high and mighty? Wait a sec. Maybe this is my chance to repay her for everything back then. Hey, Tosaka, if you want, why don't you come work at my company?
Huh? Company?
I started a company, so, well, I've got some flexibility with hiring. It's an IT company, but, if you're okay with it.
Wait, you mean you made it big, Asai? You're a CEO? Oh, that's crazy awesome.
It's not that big.
But are you sure? I only graduated high school,
Of course. I know you're a really good person, and if you're okay with it.
I'm in! I'll work super hard, so please hire me.
And just like that, I scouted her. Toaka joined Lovekoi Data Service.
Hey, starting today, I'll be working here. I'm Toaka. Let's keep the vibes high. Yeah.
After completing the paperwork, she arrived on her first day. Her intro had the team a bit wide-eyed with concern. Boss, are you sure about this? She seems, kinda wild. It's fine. We were classmates, and she's a really good person. Yeah, I can tell she's nice, but how do I put this? She's like a whole new species to me. The team was a bit nervous at first, but it didn't take long before they realized they had been worrying over nothing.
Boss, can I check with you again?
That client, you see, they're a little particular. But no, they're not bad people. They've helped us a lot. It's not coming across. Why am I so bad at explaining things? Even as the boss, my social awkwardness often made it hard to give clear instructions. As I struggled,
Boss, mind if I take a look?
Toaka?
Let me see. Oh, it's about the regular meeting, right? Got it. That client's pretty sensitive, so I think you just need to handle things carefully. But they're good people, so if you communicate properly and earn their trust, it'll go smoothly.
Really?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. How did you know, Toaka?
Just a hunch.
Turns out, Toaka could read exactly what I was trying to say with her exceptional social skills. From then on, she often became my interpreter.
Amazing. She's like a translator. I usually have no idea what the boss is saying, but she's like a mind reader.
The boss is a specialist when it comes to system development, but communication, yeah, not so much. Too much? Is that really what you all thought of me?
Nothing beats an old classmate. We were in the same class for 3 years, so leave it to me.
With her flawless performance as our interpreter, she quickly earned the trust of the team. And one day, after heading out for sales...
Boss, I'm back. Got a contract. Time to adjust the system.
Already? You've barely been here a week.
Well, what can I say? People seem to like me. The client guy was all, hey, good vibes, and signed the deal.
Wait, seriously? This gyaru is unstoppable.
Feel free to shower me with praise anytime, boss.
I was starting to understand why gyaru rule the social world. But probably more than that, Toaka had sharp instincts and knew how to adapt her approach to each client. Up until now, no one at the company had actively done sales, and our revenue had been stuck at a plateau. But with Toaka enthusiastically making deals, our numbers were finally climbing upward. I never imagined things would grow so fast we'd be hiring new employees and even considering expanding the company. Thanks to Toaka's incredible work, the company has been thriving. The atmosphere inside kept improving as well. About half a year after Toaka joined, I spoke to her during a break. Toaka, you're honestly amazing.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden, boss?
Everything's been going smoothly because of you. I was supposed to be the one helping you, but it feels like you're the one helping me all the time.
Oh, you're not getting anything out of buttering me up. Actually, I'm the one who should be grateful.
Huh?
If you hadn't hired me, I probably would have just given up and gone back home.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned you came to Tokyo chasing a dream. Mind if I ask what it was?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to start a band.
A band?
Back in high school, I performed with friends at the school festival, and that rush? We were totally in sync with the crowd. That feeling was unforgettable. So after graduating, I got a job in Tokyo to keep playing with my high school bandmates.
Since I'd gone to a different high school, I hadn't known Toaka was in a band back then.
But the company I worked for shut down after 3 years, so we couldn't keep the band going and we had to break up.
I see. So that's why you looked so down that day.
No. Actually, I was upset that day for another reason. I'd run into some old classmates. Remember Hoshi and Uraya?
Just hearing their names brought back bad memories. They were the two who used to harass me when I was the quiet, awkward kid.
That day, they mocked me for losing my job. It was more like beyond crushed, you know.
So they moved to Tokyo too.
Yeah, Hoshi's at a university in the city now, and Uraya seems to have graduated from a junior college and found a job. Oh, and by the way, they're still together. I mean, whatever, it's not important. I knew they were nasty people, but they were a rare couple of people who actually came to watch us perform. There weren't any problems during the shows, and they even chatted afterward, so I couldn't exactly blow them off. I guess they were just trying to get in with a queen bee from school. Maybe I should have shut them down from the start. After I lost my job, they mocked me after the band's breakup concert too. They probably always hated me for getting in their way. The band was everything to me, and when it fell apart, I was about ready to give up and go back home. But you saved me, boss. Thanks to you, I'm still moving forward. Pretty dramatic, huh?
That's really something. To keep going even after all that? I mean, my system only took off by chance. Otherwise, I'm a mess.
Really? You've got enough guts to start a company. You should give yourself more credit.
Toaka. In that moment, all the doubts I'd carried since middle school came flooding back to me. If I was ever going to take a step forward, now was the time. I braced myself and said, "Hey, Toaka, could you maybe teach me how to improve my appearance and style?"
Whoa, for real? Sure, but why now?
Well, I'm socially awkward, right? Because of that, I've always struggled with people and never had much confidence. I thought maybe at least if I fixed how I looked, but I was scared of being laughed at, so I never tried. But seeing you work so hard for your dream, it made me feel like I had to try too. I know I can't fix the social stuff overnight, but I can at least work on how I look. So, instead of always relying on you, I want to become a boss you can be proud of. Will you watch over me? Then, Toaka throws an arm around my shoulders.
Of course, totally on board. I can't wait to see you go for it, boss.
What?
We're basically teammates now. I'll be cheering you on all the way.
Even as I felt pathetic for once again leaning on Toaka, her bright smile melted my heart all over again. After that, we both worked hard. Me for the business, and Toaka toward finding new bandmates. About a month later, we had a business meeting scheduled with a company called Scatnet.
I never expected to run into you here. I thought you went back home.
Uraya.
If I'd known it was her, I'd have canceled the meeting. On the phone, they'd only mentioned the last name, so I didn't see this coming. And what's this conversation about?
Boss.
Knowing what Aria had said to her before, I couldn't just stand by and let it happen.
Ah, you must be the boss. Thank you so much for meeting with us today. I've been looking forward to this.
By then, I was well aware I'd improved my appearance, but it seemed Uriah hadn't recognized me yet, which worked in my favor. Likewise, it sounds like you're familiar with one of our employees.
Oh, very much. We were classmates, actually. This girl, her last company went under, you know? And her band fell apart, too. Are you sure it's wise to hire someone like her? A young, dashing CEO like you deserves better.
Uriah launched into her attack, but I knew full well her words were unfair slander. You sure have a lot to say for someone who knows nothing about how hard she's worked. Also, you seem pretty casual now, Aria.
Huh? Have we met before?
Does the name Yukito Asai from our class ring any bells?
What? No way. Asai? You're Asai? From middle school?
Yeah, so you didn't completely forget, huh?
No. No. The Asai I knew wasn't some handsome CEO.
That's a pretty cruel thing to say. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm definitely the Asai you know. To her, I was always just that gloomy, awkward kid. Seeing me now, transformed into someone completely different, left her stunned.
Who knew you were this handsome? If I'd known, I would've...
It's not like I was hiding it. I just didn't have the courage to change. And when I tried, I got laughed at. But thanks to Toaka pushing me, I finally took the plunge. If I look even halfway decent now, it's all thanks to her. Both back then and now, she's the one who helped me again and again. And this time, I'm the one who'll stand by her side. As I turn to face her, she...
I apologize for what happened in the past. I truly am sorry. So please, I hope you'll still consider doing business with us.
The past? That's rich coming from you. I heard every insult you just threw around. How do you explain mocking one of my employees?
But it's true, isn't it? That Toaka's company and band both went under. I wasn't wrong about that.
If you worked with her, you'd know. There's no way Toaka lacks ability. Our company thrives thanks to her. Her old company just happened to get crushed by market shifts. Toaka came to Tokyo chasing her dreams. Sometimes that works out, sometimes it doesn't. But no matter what happens, someone like you, who only stands on the sidelines mocking, has no right to judge. Just acting on a dream, that alone is something amazing.
Boss.
I've been saved by Toaka so many times. If you're going to insult her, then our company has no interest in doing business with you. Please leave. When I said that, the other employees who had overheard everything turned sharp gazes on Aria as well. Everyone here had been helped by Toaka. Of course, none of us could tolerate seeing her mocked.
Fine! Like I care about doing business with this company anyway.
Spitting that out, Aria stormed out, frustrated.
Boss, that was seriously cool. So much for being bad at communication.
You think so? I was just desperate to stand up for you. Afterward, Toaka was incredibly grateful. But honestly, all I did was return a fraction of what she's done for me. Still, that moment brought us closer, and I finally worked up the nerve to ask her on a date. I have to say what I couldn't back then. Today's the day. With that resolve, I waited by the station.
Asai!
Seeing an unexpected face, I couldn't help frowning, and she looked very different from before. Aria, what are you doing here?
I'm so sorry, Asai. I never meant to be rude to you. You know, I think I've fallen for you.
Huh? What is this woman even saying? After storming out of the company shouting like I care. And she's the one who hurt my friend Toaka. Plus, she already has a boyfriend. I heard about you. You're dating Hoshi, right?
You're way more attractive than Kazuto. So please, think about it, okay?
Even as I showed clear disgust, she kept inching closer. That's when.
Hey, Uraya?
Oh my, if it isn't Tosaka. Fancy seeing you here.
Tosaka arrived at our meeting spot, shooting Aria a sharp glare.
You've got to be kidding me, right? Flirting with our boss? What the hell are you thinking?
Well, I'm way more attractive than you know. Plus, I went to junior college.
I'd heard the rumors, you know. Back in high school, you were constantly cheating, weren't you? Your true colors? Seriously nasty.
What? What are you saying?
I mean, I gave some of the people you messed with a heads up. Told them you already had a boyfriend and were cheating. They were really grateful, you know. Said they almost got dragged into something awful.
So, the reason I got dumped out of nowhere was because of you?
Wait, Tosaka even had connections to Aria's side flings. How powerful is her social network? Hey, what's going on here, you guys? You're... And there he was, Kazuto Hoshi. Uriah probably planned to meet him here.
Kazuto, help me. These two are bullying me.
These two? Tosaka and... Wait, isn't that...
It's Asai from middle school. He's a CEO now and...
This handsome guy is Asai? Wait, no, never mind that. What the hell are you doing, creeping on my girlfriend? Jealous, huh? Like a proper boyfriend, Hoshi tried to defend Uriah, but reality can be cruel. Hoshi, Uriah was just trying to cheat on you with me, you know. What? Cheat?
Oh, and by the way, he's not the only one. Maybe you should hear the full story.
Apparently, Tosaka's wide social network had brought her all kinds of info.
Oh, I heard a lot from friends, you know. You were just jealous of me, weren't you, Uraya?
That's...
So you jumped at the first guy you could get just to lord it over me. And Hoshi here, who actually liked you, was the perfect tool, huh? But once we went separate ways after school, keeping up appearances didn't matter, and you started cheating. For the record, I only didn't have a boyfriend because I never met anyone I liked. Acting all sneaky and petty. Honestly, it's pathetic.
If you knew, why didn't you tell me?
Not like I owed you anything, and I'm sure as hell not going to be nice to someone who bullies classmates. I wasn't planning to say anything this time either, but once you came after our boss, that changed.
Frustrated at Tosaka's one-sided scolding and unable to argue back, Hoshi turned his anger on me. Damn it, I've worked so hard. So why is it you who gets respected, who became a CEO? What the hell did you do to get here? Well,
And that right there is what's so lame. Our boss doesn't judge people based on school cliques or social rank. At the very least, when I hit rock bottom, he never mocked or laughed at me. He reached out and helped me. Even when I'd been all talk, moved to Tokyo, and ended up a total mess, that's why I wanted so badly to help him in return.
Talked down by Tosaka and apparently realizing he had no chance left, Hoshi finally turned his anger on Uriah. Anyway, I'm done with you. We're over.
Wait, you don't have to say it like that.
There was no point in talking to them any further. Leaving the two of them bickering pathetically, we went off on our date. So, what happened to Hoshi and Uriah after that? As expected, they broke up. Hoshi tried to get a fresh start and find a new girlfriend, but his habit of looking down on people didn't change. Damn it, why can't I get a girlfriend? Naturally, no one wanted to be with a guy like that, and to this day, Hoshi is still looking for someone. Aria, meanwhile, tried finding a new boyfriend. But thanks to Toaka spreading the word, most guys learned about her cheating ways. Now, nearly every guy connected to her knows her true nature, and they all run the other way when she approaches. After leaving the station, I enjoyed my date with Toaka.
Actually, the other day, when I told my old bandmates I found a job, they said they wanted to work with me again in some way. I thought they'd given up on me, but it turns out they hadn't at all. Thanks to you, boss, I feel like I can push forward again. A little longer till my restart.
That's great to hear. Hey, Toaka.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
I've been wanting to thank you all this time for how much you helped me back in middle school. I really wanted to tell you on graduation day, but I didn't have the courage. I couldn't say it. The reason I asked you out today was because I wanted to finally tell you thanks.
Boss.
And since we met again, I've fallen for you. So, will you go out with me and let me keep showing you how grateful I am?
Boss, you're so cute.
Cute?
You say you want to thank me, but you've already given me plenty. Besides, I've already made up my mind. Hey, boss, I love you too.
Kindness we shared, we'll never forget it. That's why we'll keep supporting each other from here on out. I smiled quietly at this future star who's about to make her major debut.
Aw, Toaka and Asai makes such a cute couple. I hope you all enjoyed it too. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.